Hey guys, what's up?
Hey. Hello.
Been gone a long time. We back now.
I'm here to make sure that you have not overlooked any of the ultimate best movies of 2025.
Oh, you'll see.
I know there are a lot of top lists out there and I'm a little bit late.
Why? It's been 6 years since our last meeting.
I have my reasons.
Which are what?
My reasons? I'm not saying. I'm saying I'm not saying.
But I promise you that my list contains actually a lot of movies that you either not have heard of or that are chronically underwatched.
Okay then, you are in a safe zone. Shall we begin?
And so get your watch list ready and be prepared for the absolute masterpieces. But before we kick off, please like and subscribe and let's go. Number 10. Dead Talent Society by Jon Su. When ghosts must compete to survive in the underworld by haunting the living, one unassuming girl needs help to create a lasting performance. A passionate agent and a washed-up diva will help her out. What on the surface looks like a comedy for horror fans with an TikTok-damaged attention span is on a deeper level really disturbing once you realize the tragic of transferring the fight for attention even to the afterlife.
What are you talking about?
Best thing I have ever written. I even thought of a title.
What is it? Nice.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Number 9. Psychotherapy by Tolga Karasalik. A struggling writer in the midst of a divorce befriends a retired serial killer who incidentally becomes his marriage counselor.
I'm the person for the job. I'm a retired serial killer.
This is Steve Buscemi in his funniest role, delivering surprisingly good relationship advice by accident and excelling in being an expert for bloody difficult situations. This film will definitely give trust issues a new, very unfortunate meaning. And this film is for you if you like dark horror comedy, which takes their thrill out of constant escalation.
Mir so leid, wir sind heute nur zu zweit. Lind, dritter Stock.
C'est de la bière?
Nein, Champagner.
Bin ganz allein.
Der mich.
Number 8. Late Shift by Petra Volpe. Entirely ordinary day on the bed wards in the surgical department. The nursing team is understaffed and Flora tries to make it through a shift. Despite her expertise and dedication, some tasks spiral out of control and lead to a drastic outburst. While I disagree with some of the choices the director made, I felt like this story is so real, so immersive, that I could have watched it for 8 hours. And it does raise awareness for problems in the healthcare system in a very literal, very direct way. This movie is definitely for you if you like realistic slice of life pieces. It's maybe not so much for you if you are scared of needles, because again, the film looks very, very real.
Matthew, where are you?
Number 7. Weapons by Zach Greger. When all but one child mysteriously vanish from the same class at the same night at the exact same time, a community is left questioning what is behind their disappearance. Okay, I know this is one of the most talked about horror movies of the year, and I enjoyed it a lot. It does some very unique scenes that I felt like were cineastically beautiful, and one example was the camera footage that a dad of one of the missing children could watch, where the child is running away like this, and he then could press the reset button and see it like in reverse, moving back to the house, while obviously in real life he cannot press the reverse button and get his child back just like this. But this entire scene condensed the tragic of this horrible situation in a way that I felt like was very clever, very eerie, and there were many, many aspects to the film that were very similar, and I enjoyed that.
He is survived by 10 children, 9 boys, 1 nun, his daughter Liesel.
Number 6. Definition Scheme by Wes Anderson. A wealthy businessman appoints his only daughter, a nun, as his sole heir to the entire estate. they soon become the target of scamming tycoons and determined assassins. So in my opinion, this is aesthetically and story-wise the best Wes Anderson movie yet, because his signature style of the square, very symmetrical set design is on a even higher level than usual, and the characters in this entire universe are brilliant, and the story contains very universal as well as very topical aspects. So I recommend it to not only watch it once, but watch it actually several times to really unlock every aspect of the film. But moving from one film with Riz Ahmed to the next one.
Who is he?
I help people who see things they shouldn't have, who maybe should have looked the other way, but they can't.
Number 5, Relay by David Mackenzie. A broker of lucrative payoffs between corporations and individuals who try to threaten them breaks his own rules when a new client seeks his help for protection. This is a proper high-speed psychological thriller, gradually increases the tension, and pictures like negotiation tactics and power dynamics very intelligently, and Riz Ahmed in it is just very good. So this movie is definitely for you if you like classic thrillers. It has a bit of a 90s vibe to it and is very reduced, very minimalistic, and very high speed.
You're the only one on stage with the Monsignor at the time of his killing. You're the only one at that church who hated his guts.
The spirit really moved him today, huh?
Number 4, Wake Up Dead Man by Rian Johnson. When young priest Judd is sent to the charismatic but questionable Monsignor, it's clear something is wrong. Okay, cruel murders, mysteries, and family secrets, the usual for a Knives Out movie, but this one was definitely better than number 2 and quite at the same level as part 1, I feel like, at least when it comes to building out those very intriguing characters as suspects, and the very cozy atmosphere makes it kind of a wholesome watch.
I should go.
Yeah, go. Go back to your laboratory. You're not making any sense.
I mean, pack my things and go. I'll be glad to leave this toxic.
How did you get in here?
Number 3, The Restoration at Grayson Manor by Glenn McQuaid. When spoiled heir Boyd Grayson is left handless after an accident, his domineering mother spares no excuses, rebuilding him with radical new tech. Prosthetic hands powered by his subconscious. The only problem is, his subconscious is anything but pure. Okay, this is a bit an unfair pick because I cannot tell you when it will be out for stream. I watched it as the surprise movie at Siege's Film Festival, but it's so good that I hope you can put it on the watch list and get a notification whenever it becomes available somewhere. It's a ruthless comedy introducing all sorts of quirky characters, and my favorite feature about it is that it has not only body horror elements that are kind of classic with chopped off hands right at the start, but also transferring body horror to robotic parts. Like, I've never seen something so eerie when it comes to kind of AI cyborg horror, because it made feel the technology very human in a way.
Listen here, this ain't no house party.
Shit.
I am your way out.
Number 2, Sinners by Ryan Coogler. Trying to leave their troubled lives behind, twin brothers return to their hometown to start again, only to discover that even greater evil is waiting to welcome them back. Okay, yeah, this is probably the most uninspired pick for the list, but I loved this vampire film so much, not only because of the very charismatic performance of Michael B. Jordan multiplied by 2, also because, in my opinion, the actual main character of this film is the preacher boy, who's based on the real story of the blues musician Robert Johnson, that was like in talks at his time for having a deal with the devil to improve his musical talent.
Macau, gambling capital of the universe. Here, card games can change your life.
Number 1, Ballad of a Small Player by Edward Berger. Amid glittering casinos of Macau, a gambler running from his past and also his debt becomes fascinated by a mysterious woman at the baccarat table. This is my favorite movie of the year. Such an explosion of visual overload, and one aspect to it is the constant dopamine kick of card games being portrayed very well. The up and downs of the main character are kind of nerve-wracking. And the other aspect that I absolutely become hooked with this film is the very subtle supernatural.
The realm of the hungry ghosts is for people driven by greed.
From the first to the last scene, it's just shock and like visually beautiful, so I could watch it in a loop. There you have it. Those are my top 10 picks for 2025. I will be back shortly with the most anticipated films for this year, and I feel like we have a lot to look out for. So stay tuned. Bye!